Hi everybody, welcome to Noise Pollution. We're on YouTube and Rumble. We have a few things that we'd like to talk about today. Some of them seem pretty interesting. Hope you stick around. What do we got first?
Well, what we're going to start with, as you see on the screen, students protest against cell phone ban continue outside Madison High School. Now, this happened at least a couple of weeks ago, but we're covering all the same. I haven't seen other people cover it all too much. I mean, maybe I'm just not looking hard or looking in the wrong place, but
Okay, I have questions. What's the big deal about not having your cell phone in school? Because I remember when I was in school, you couldn't have anything.
I mean, we're we're dinosaurs now, but yeah, if you brought up $1,000 thing or even $100 thing to school, it was stolen immediately or broken by other students. Or if that didn't happen, it was confiscated.
Hell, the teachers would steal it and they wouldn't give it back either.
Yeah.
I mean,
There were some cases where what they took from you, you'd never get back.
yeah.
And now all these people were like, oh my God, they took my phone. We're going to protest. They're not hearing us. They're not respecting our rights.
There is no law that says you have a right to have a phone.
Okay, if you bring a laptop, I could see that. You can do some productive work on it.
Yeah,
If someone needs to contact you, well, say for the last 100 years, that they would simply call the school and they'd run the message up to you.
yeah. But this seems a little extreme.
Well, get to the video here, play at least a little bit of it.
Okay.
Winding down, but this is how it looked this morning after dozens decided to skip classes over a new cell phone ban, something the district started because of discipline issues. Jason Miles is outside Madison now. Jason.
Hey there, Ron. This esplanade behind me filled with kids earlier this morning. Some have gone back into Madison High School or otherwise dispersed. But take a look at some more video from, again, early this morning. Most of the kids refusing to enter the school thanks to cell phones being collected at the door, something that was announced earlier in the week, but fully implemented today, according to students. The school also announcing last night on social media that students from different grades would enter through different doors to help facilitate all of these changes. Now, students claim pat downs were also being performed today. Needless to say, many do.
I'm going to go back a little bit here. Boycott, fix, um, fix his, I don't maybe,
What?
high school. I don't know. We need we need our fix the system rights. There's more to the story.
What they need is English.
I'm not sure just what's going on. Okay, clearly they don't need their phones in school if they can't make a better sign than that.
You can't even half make it out.
Okay, let's say you are going to protest something. You need to be to the point, concise, and have the clarity to where people not familiar with the situation can at least get the gist of it.
Yeah, I mean this can't even half read it.
Boycott, fix his exclamation. We need our um
Like it. Oh, okay.
we
We need our right.
okay. It's like don't open dead inside.
Oh God.
You know that meme.
Yeah.
We need our fix the system rights. Oh, that is so confusing. There's more to the story. Okay, there's more to the
They
story
need
then.
English. They need literary classes.
Different students claim pat downs were also being performed today. Needless to say, many do not.
Now, this kind of demonstrates what I mentioned in a previous video. Um, when I went to school, there were generally white people and black people mostly. Long time ago. Uh, Back then, the whites outnumbered the blacks to an extent, but there was still plenty of black kids. mostly you'd see white kids. Now, if you watch this modern video of a school of school students, there's very few whites in it. Now, I'm not putting down on anybody, it's an observation.
Like the changes, and some parents even who came out here today commented as well.
It's been so inconsistent, and they keep changing up the rules, and every day it almost feels like we're coming in with a new set of rules that we have to get accustomed.
Okay, why are they in like war paint, or what the hell happened
I
to them?
don't get this either.
They scorched their faces. I don't know what is going on.
If it's wait a minute. They put on war paint over a phone. This is the hill they want to die on.
I mean,
Really?
I don't know. They may be natives. I don't know. You know,
Well,
like
yeah, I
Native
mean, I think it's
Americans.
in Texas, so it's likely. But this is the hill they want to
I'm
die
I'm
on?
not familiar with that style of war paint if that's what they're doing. But war, they're like, we're going to war over cell phones because they won't allow the cell phones. Okay, the students do not own the school. They have the right to deny them to bring anything other than the basic essentials.
Yeah. Like I said before, I mean, when we were in school, my God, you couldn't bring anything at
Just to
all.
forget the next day.
This school needs to stop treating these kids as they are in a prison. That's what I'm saying.
I think he needs to go home and change his tampon.
Now, in a statement that mirrors one we got earlier in the
Okay, I'm not trying to be mean or divisive here, but he's coming to this protest of children preaching, saying we need to support their rights. Talk to some teachers of today. No, they don't need their phones in school.
From what I understand, the children now they're rude and mean to their teachers, and they can't even spell their name half the
And
time.
right now is a good time for me to put in some type of disclaimer. Anything that we say on this channel, let's see how to word this. We're not trying to bring violence
or or we're not trying to incite a violent riot or anything
yeah,
like
we don't want
that.
anyone spreading hate or attacking anyone. I am genuinely all about no hate. I mean, I'll be as violent as I gotta be if I gotta be, but I hope like hell I never have to be.
Yeah. I mean, because there's no sense in it.
I don't encourage anyone to commit any acts of violence.
No.
week, HISD says cell phones here at Madison are to be kept in a backpack or turned into the school at the beginning of the day. It says phones have been at the center of multiple recent fights inside the school. The district did not confirm if pat downs were indeed being used today. It's also unclear what, if any, discipline students may face for intentionally skipping class. Now, besides the protest or walkout here today, we did get video of a young man being placed under arrest. We're told that, though, was related to a drug offense, allegedly. Reporting live from Madison High School.
Okay, it's the end of the video, and I've seen enough anyway.
Yeah. Because those children, they're children, and they don't understand that protesting means nothing.
As I've stated before, there comes a point you have to step up and be the adult. You have to be able to put your foot down and go, you're still children, you're still learning. And the unfortunate fact is a lot of people are still children up to 30, and even then some never fully grow up.
Okay, what's next?
But for life, for the world, I don't know. I mean, I'd hate to see it coming.
Yeah, me too. Well, no, because I just get on the roof and smoke a cigarette and watch it all go down at one time.
Okay, on to a wholly different type of subject here.
Okay, what's this? Oh, Marvel bringing abandoned supernatural team in to save the MCU. Okay, explain this.
Now, I never was into this particular comic myself. what is it? Midnight Suns. Yeah, Midnight Suns. Clearly, it has to some extent a horror theme, and I'm all for that. I love horror comics. I love horror movies. Horror is one of the things that I'm really into when it's done right. When it's not just a slasher or overly this or that for the sake of being it.
Yeah, I don't like real depressing horror myself.
Now,
Oh,
if Marvel does Marvel Disney does this good, if they do it right, great. Now I've watched the Marvel movies and the mass majority of them just feel like fluff. It's fluff for the moment, maybe a little laugh here and there, and then it's over and you don't remember much of it.
well, the thing is Marvel keeps trying to, and Disney keeps trying to push these messages instead of telling the
Yeah,
stories.
they even released a statement that they're going to continue the DEI and they don't have an agenda. They're not in a war. Yeah, so I don't know what they're getting at, but it's nonsense.
Well, it's okay. They can pretend we know the truth.
I mean, I would like to see a movie like this.
I
Looks like
think,
it'd be good.
yeah, I think it'd be real good if they did it right. But
If they don't have a woman come in and beat everybody's ass and be like, oh, hey, there's the real powerful one come in to save everyone,
oh
or
Lord,
gender swap people, or just start going, well, they're gay and they're non-binary and they're this and they're like, who cares?
when
I didn't come for this.
the thing
I didn't know I was walking into a pride parade.
yeah, when are they going to understand that the general population does not care who's what? They really don't. All they're wanting to go to the movies for is to see a good story. That's it. They don't care about any of the other stuff.
So I don't know how much of this is speculation, but I believe it has some merit to it, and it would be interesting to see. I do know that they're already well into the process of ruining the Blade franchise.
What? Why? What happened?
I think seems like they made him gay, and his daughter takes over, and she's really the star of the movie. If I remember right, that's how
Oh,
it goes.
good Lord. They
I mean,
ruined Blade too.
sometimes things just are so dead in the water that I don't really pay attention to it, and I just skim it and forget about it.
It's gotten to where I just don't like to go to the movies anymore because there's
Uh,
no good movies.
Unless I'm mistaken, they're canceling a bunch of X-Men comics, and I think their plan is to reboot them.
Oh no, that's never
Yeah, you
good.
know where that's going.
Yeah.
So
Well,
they keep trying new things. They're going, why is everything failing? We keep trying new things. Duh.
they're not listening to people.
Just who's got them by the balls, or if they had any, is making them do this.
I don't know, but the reason why they're failing is they're not listening to people. People don't want that stuff. They want stories. They want the Marvel comics that they grew up with brought to life on the
I
screen.
mean, look at this art. That would be great as a movie if
Yeah, it
they pulled
would.
it off right. For one, if they didn't DEI it all up, and if they didn't make it pure fluff.
Yeah.
And again, I'll state it again. I believe it should be mixed practical effects with mixed CGI effects. Too much CGI just ruins a thing.
Yeah, that's true.
On to another Disney topic.
Okay.
Disney buys 1.5 billion stake in Epic Games to create expansive universe within Fortnite.
Oh, there goes that game too.
Okay, well, I was never into Fortnite. I know it's big. I know a lot of people love it, but it was never my thing. But I doubt they're pouring that much money just for the sake of Fortnite. For that much money, they could launch 20 games of their own. So I believe someone's lying here.
Oh dear Lord.
I really think they wanted to buy Epic outright, but they couldn't for whatever reason. So this is the closest thing of having their own personal gaming branch, which means they're going to have a gigantic outlet to push their message to fight their holy war.
Yeah, somebody's got to do something. I mean, really, they're ruining everything. They're not listening to people and what they want. They're just ruining everything.
Now, I'm a supporter of the opposition of Steam, of Valve and Steam, because why? Because they support open source for one, and I'm all about open source. I'll choose open source any day of the week over proprietary.
Yeah. Looks like they're just making a mess, gonna make a mess out of it.
Well, they're throwing money at everything. They're just throwing money to the left, throwing money to the right, and it's like you throw enough till it sticks, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
but I think ultimately they're just gonna hemorrhage money until I don't know. I don't know what they'll do when they hemorrhage too much money.
Well, I wish they'd hemorrhage some of it our way. We could use it. Okay. Well, I guess that's gonna wrap it up for us, folks. We hope you had a good time watching the videos with us and enjoyed the commentary. Remember we are on YouTube and Rumble, and if you have any comments or suggestions, we'd like to hear them, and we hope to see you on the next one. Have a good night.